Okay, so I think what we're gonna do next, as soon as we've got enough energy and people ready to go, we're gonna go take a trip to the gym to meet some people and see if we can convince them to be our friends, and then we'll, you know, convince them to have a party and or come join our party or something like that. That's the plan at the moment. We'll see how well it works out. Dum dum dum. So gotta go to the gym. Why is Kippy very angry? I don't know. And also, just a reminder, having some a little bit of ISP issues today, so you may see a little bit of fuzziness in the video and some drop frames here and there outside of my control currently, so I apologize. But anyway, please be patient. Okay, so wants are things Sims wants to do, but you don't have to. What they want to do. Okay, so hello, Gem. Let's go meet some people. Ooh, punchy bags. Dum dum dum. So. What's Gimpy's problem? Why is he tense? Because he's working out too hard? Is that what's going on? Ah, so everybody's coming over now. This happens at every gym, by the way. You're working out and two women just start coming up and start talking to you for no reason. Very realistic.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube, where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yes, this is an odd gym. Instead of working out, everybody's there to socialize, and I'm actually there to, you know, work out. Let's see, that's... Somebody's making friends somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. Come on. Again, Gimpy's the coolest one in the place because he's wearing sunglasses inside. All he needs now is a baseball or backwards baseball cap on. He'll be perfect. No, I don't need to travel yet. Yes, way too cool. Cooler than these losers. Running on treadmills all day. They're literally going nowhere. Except for that person who just took a header into it. That was good. So that's Francesca's making friends with somebody, it looks like. Or trying to. Shimar, where is she anyway? There she is. Still working out on the back. Is Mickey still swimming, drowning in the pool? He knows how to get out. He'll be fine. Why not have Chat be some pets so you can have a house with like 10 animals? Well, because you're actually limited to 8 Sims total in a household. That's why. Now what you could do is set up families of people with the names of people from the chat. You set up families that way. But I think you're still limited to the amount of families on a particular map, I think. Where are all the cell phones? All you have to do is you just click on your little... There's a phone icon over there on the left. That everyone has a phone. They just don't have it out. They should, but they don't. But yeah, everybody should be walking around with their cell phone out, taking pictures of themselves working out. There we go. Gimpy with the half pull down. Done. That was a deep conversation. See, that guy pulled out his phone there. So he's so interested in talking to her. Pulls out his phone. It's gonna be interesting with the new sim game Life by You. I don't think that's gonna be quite like this though, Snufkin. That one actually looks fairly different. I'm curious to see what it's gonna be like, but I don't think it's gonna be a direct. It might be a direct competitor with this, but I don't know. From what it sounds like, I don't think it's going to be nearly as automated. Or maybe less automated, who knows. Again, we don't have a whole lot of information on it. It's coming out, what, in a couple months? Or later this year? I forget. Uh-oh, Gimpy's not happy. Why is Gimpy not happy? Where is he? Oh, he's tired. He worked out too hard. So here's a question. Where are all the people that should be in a gym? Where are all the people that are slightly overweight and they should actually be in the gym? All these people are already, you know, they shouldn't be here this long. They should be moving on with their lives, going back to work. Oh, Gimpy's here, that's right. The only person that actually should be here. And he's working out like a professional. He does 1 rep and moves on. Crush, welcome back. Happy Saturday. You haven't seen this before? Yeah, that's a joke, isn't it? One maintains fitness at a gym? Yeah, but the people that should be maintaining the fitness actually aren't even here. Or trying to improve their fitness aren't actually here. Gimpy's the only one, and he's doing it wrong, of course, but, you know, he's going for the coolness factor. Talking to people, wearing sunglasses, not really working out. Are we? Gimpy needs to engage these people a little bit more if he wants to make friends with them. Seen you play it before as well. Oh, the last time I played this was back in October, and probably the time before that was probably about 6 months before then, and maybe 6 months before then as well. It's not a game I stream very often. I play it more offline than anything else. And even then, I don't play that much. I depend on Mrs. Gimpy to tell me what to do now, and I do it and make tons of money without actually having to work for it. And we're here in the gym right now, trying to make friends so that we can throw a party back at our house and see how many people we can get killed in the pool. Basically get them drunk and then see if they can get out of the pool after that. Disclosure, I don't know if that's actually possible, but I think it should be.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And again, if you have any questions about stompingoutms.org, feel free to ask questions, visit the site, do some reading, that kind of stuff. If you're able to make donations, even better. Any amount you choose to donate is very much appreciated. And if you're unable to make a donation, that's okay. I just ask that you watch the stream as much as possible this month so that we can get more viewers here, because the more viewers we have, the more attention we get. The more attention we have, the more money we end up raising, and the more farther I get to walk, which I really don't want to do. But anyway, that. And if you're unable to make a donation, that's okay. I still ask that you visit the site, stompingoutms.org, do a little bit of reading, find out a little bit more about me and my experience with multiple sclerosis, because I was diagnosed with it back in 2004. And it's the primary motivation for, doing the fundraising stuff. And if you have any questions about what multiple sclerosis is or my experience with it, that kind of fun stuff, feel free to ask. I have no problem talking about it. So. Okay, so everybody came back with us, right? I think so. And there. Now we have a house full of people. Gimpy should be Gimpy's the best drink mixer, right? I think. Everybody went upstairs, didn't they? I think everybody came over to the house and went upstairs, it looked like. See, this is the problem when you have a big house. Are they up here? Yeah, there's people conversing up here, it looks like. We should have locked all the rooms up. Too bad you can't do that. Hmm. Where's our stereo? It's outside, isn't it? What time is it? It's 11 o'clock at night. Nobody's drinking? What the hell? Gimpy should go turn the stereo on because nobody's drinking. Except for Rocket, it looks like. Yeah, go turn the stereo on and see if that attracts them outside. Let's see what kind of music. Mixed music. Do some mixed music. Or was that? I just saw it. There on the right. There it is. Okay. See if this attracts anybody outside instead of upstairs where they shouldn't be. Somebody has a swimming problem. There we go. And Gimpy's finally got a customer. Stereo's on at least. It was a science fiction thing to see if you could pass through concrete without dying. Gimpy should still be making drinks. He's good. He's good there. He's getting, got to get everybody intoxicated, so leave him there. Oh, what's Chimera doing? Walking around in sunglasses again. She's happy about something. Francesca, where is she? There she is. She looks so happy. She needs a drink. Or needs to clean it up. Oh, I got a hygiene and energy issue. That's not good. Are they leaving? Are those people leaving already? They drink our alcohol and then they leave? Oh, that guy in the porch. See if he'll come in. We could have more people in here. Yes, call them over to the bar. And then serve them alcohol. We won't check their IDs. We'll just serve them alcohol. He may have just went upstairs. So much for calling him over. See, we should actually have the stereo in where the bar is instead of at the pool. Or we could have a second. We can actually put a second stereo in. Let's put a second stereo in next to the bar. Let's see. So go to build mode. Stereo stuff. Where's that? Electronics, right? There we go. Let's see. It doesn't have to be a huge one. Although, that one. Yeah, put it over to the right. Yeah, put it on the right of this of the bar, in the corner. There we go. That'll work. Oh, gotta go turn it on though. And what should we listen to? Lost that. Where's a good one? Not kids radio. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like these. All the music sucks, so it doesn't really matter. Easy listening. Do easy listening. Why is there a toilet room before the toilet room? What, you mean right there? Why are there multiple toilets? Because it's a very busy house. It's a very busy house.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Saturday. You need to intrude on a person pooping to go poop. It's a very open house, we'll just say. It's very open. Did everybody leave? Looks like everybody left, unless they're swimming in the pool still. Are they in the pool? They are not. So everybody left because it's only 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's why everybody left. So we're good. We're good. I don't know how that went for building relationships, but need to throw more parties. And Gimpy can go to sleep because he looks a little tired. Bladder's gonna explode, watch, before he gets there. And he's got to check his phone because that's important. His bladder's about to blow up and he has to go make sure he checks his email or whatever. I don't know, that party was pretty boring. Nobody died. At least in this house, people know each other. Yes, mostly. Oh, look at that. Mickey and Scout talking to each other? Or is that just Dirty Rocket? I think that's Dirty Rocket. Yeah, that's Rocket. He's super dirty. They're debating who should be sleeping on the couch, it looks like. Scout's right there in front of the couch. Oh, look, they're running through the house having fun. Because that's what cats and dogs do. Oh, I just realized. Do we have a litter box for Scout? I just noticed that. Did we ever put one? I don't think I ever put one down. It's probably why she's always bitching about not having a litter box. Yeah, there's no litter box for Scout. We need to put a litter box in the bathroom. Or somewhere in that. And the bathroom is the best place. Okay, let's go. Let's buy a litter box while everybody's sleeping and can put it in the corner there, it looks like. Yeah, we got some room there. So, pet stuff. Dun. You have a whole garden for the cat to go to. Yeah, well, it's easier to do it this way. Because Scout's actually been looking for a litter box, I think. Look, you can color the litter box so the cat feels, you know, special. No, not there. Over and to the right. Yeah, it's, yeah, in the other bathroom, the one that's closed up. In the corner. Not by the counter. Down there. There you go. Rotate, rotate. That'll work. There it goes. So Scout should be happy now. Is that a planter in the middle of the bathroom? No. It just looks like it is. The house came this way, I think. Is that? Yeah, we don't think we changed. The house. Do we? I don't remember. I think it came that way. I honestly don't remember. Gimpy's awake already? That was quick. He needs to take a shower. Or no, sorry, wrong person. There he goes. Okay, what should we do today? Great place for plants because of the humidity. Sing in the shower. That's always a fun thing to do. What does she sound like, though? Why is Mrs. Gimpy so angry? I don't know. Why is Mrs. Gimpy so angry? Dun, dun. Junk, right? Junk. Wow. Yeah, Mickey needs a hug after you clean up the mess. And that mess needs to be cleaned up after you clean up the other mess and give him a hug. So, Francesca is in green. Shamara is in red. Shamara is Mrs. Gimpy version 2.0, for those of you who missed it. Mrs. Gimpy was not happy with my creative choices when I first made the Papillon family. And she let me know. We had to make a couple of changes, mainly slimming down Mrs. Gimpy a little bit, changing her hair around. Well, actually, we let Mrs. Gimpy do the actual redesign, and then we kicked out Mr. Gimpy's twin sister and replaced her with Mrs. Gimpy's little sister, who's a teenager. And her job was originally to just basically take care of the house and the dogs and that kind of stuff. And we actually got her kicked out of high school because school was getting in the way of taking care of the house. So now she's going to be a, permanent teenager living in the house taking care of the dogs and stuff. That Scout running around? And now teenagers. So, again, this is their job, is taking care of the plants and occasionally painting. Nobody's been painting at all. Like, hey, Rue, welcome back. Am I a Frenchie? Am I? You spelled Papillon wrong. You had one too many I's in there. Mickey and Rocket that's the name of their breed, right? Papillon. But yes, I am of French descent on both sides of my family. Both my mother and father have French blood in them. Quite a bit, actually. Spray that plant. So are you. Cool. Okay, so we haven't done any painting, or haven't done any painting yet today. Been more busy trying to take care of the. Well, we haven't really done much of anything actually. So, and she's talking to the plants, right? And they actually enjoyed being talked to because plants need to socialize too, apparently.
Yes. Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And again, raise some money for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. Why? Because I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in 2004, and they still haven't found a cure. Lazy bastards. Anyway, if you'd like to help out with a donation, all you need to do is visit stompingoutms.org. You can click the link there in chat, or click on the Walk MS button below the video screen. They all go to the same spot. And any amount you choose to donate is very much appreciated. It goes to a great cause. If you have any questions on how it works or what multiple sclerosis is and all that other fun stuff, feel free to ask in chat or send me a whisper, whatever makes you most comfortable. Works for me. And stuff. Oh, and if you're unable to make a donation, I still ask that you visit the site, simply because you can learn a little bit more about me, because like I said, I was diagnosed back in 2004. And that's the short version of my story over there on the site. It's a very long story. I had to, condense it a little bit. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Painting. Miki is watching her paint. And that's Shamara, right? Mickey doesn't know how to paint. And just like in real life, he hates that. You can tell he's trying to get away from her. That's what he does in real life, too. If you zoom in on his face, you can see him screaming, "Help me! Help me!" And as usual, Rocket gets ignored. And he's going to go find some love somewhere else. He's good. Calm down, Rocket, because he's so excitable. Oh, look at Gimpy working out. Not so much anymore. Sort of, kind of. That machine's going to kill him, watch. Meanwhile, so what are we looking at? And what are we painting is the more important thing. Trying to decide what that's supposed to be. I don't know what that painting is actually supposed to be. She's trying to decide what it's supposed to be. She's standing in a puddle, isn't she? She just realized it. Did Rocket do it? Is Rocket going to start drinking from the puddle? Wouldn't be the first time. It's obvious what it is. It's a painting. It's obviously a painting. Oh look, Scout feels left out. Just like in real life, Scout used to do that. Anytime she wanted something, she stands up on her rear leg, with her rear legs trying to get to it. Glad she doesn't do that anymore. Why doesn't she do that anymore? Because she doesn't live near us anymore. Yay. We should have her move away. No, she messed up the painting? Or is that... what's she doing? She's not happy about the painting for some reason. Relationships here are a lot of work. They are. Way more work than they are in real life, that's for sure. Cat standing up on the counter again. And up on the fridge. And not down on the fridge. Not on the fridge. Now she's going to sit on the table. Eat off the plates. Yes, so hygienic. You know, you invest in this little cat perch thing and she never uses it. Because the refrigerator and the table are much better. But a cat that isn't his. Precious enough to put in the game too. Mrs. Gimpy wanted it in the game. Wanted her in the game, sorry. Because you must remember, Mrs. Gimpy thought Scout was her cat. And was highly upset when they moved away. She doesn't really admit it, but you know she is. She was very upset when Scout moved away. Although her parents' cat has benefited from that because she gets more food now. I'm surprised she hasn't made it into our house yet, but that would be bad. Because she does not have any exposure whatsoever to Mickey and Rocket. And at this point in all their lives, that would be very, very bad. Scout was her cat? No, Mrs. Gimpy wanted Scout to be her cat. She denies it, but, you know, she's lying. She very much wanted Scout to be her cat. I'm surprised she didn't. I think if she would have had warning that they were moving, that Scout's owners were moving, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Gimpy would have stole Scout. She would have kidnapped her. She would have locked her away in our house for however long it took. But then the problem would have been her owners are homeowners here in the complex. So, and they've been back a couple of times since they moved because they're renting their place out now. So they would eventually run into Scout again. So that would have been interesting. Mrs. Gimpy would have been out walking the dogs and Scout would have been in tow as usual. And watch the Scout's ex-owners would have caught her. That would have been funny. You guys would have voided your rental agreement. We don't have a rental agreement. We're owners, Jeff. We own our place. We don't rent here. Yes, singing is not her career. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Sing to her. Answer the phone. Come on, click the button. There we go. I would like to go to the... Sure. Don't need to ring everybody. Yeah, just bring Francesca over. It'll be fine. Francesca and Shamara. That'll be fine. Condo agreement or whatever. What? What would we... What would we be breaking? I don't think so. I avoided our condo agreement. I'm not sure what that agreement is.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Saturday. How many pets are we allowed to have? Shit, I couldn't tell you anymore. It depends on how many you can get away with. That's the way it works around here. I mean, there are people in here, they have a dog, they have a cat, they have multiple dogs, multiple cats. And when I say multiple, I mean more than two. Like, we know of at least one person that has 3 cats. One person has 3 dogs, I think. And we're not talking little dogs either. So, no, it's whatever you can get away with. Oh, what are we doing here? We're harvesting plants because we're here. Or we're looking for plants to harvest, sorry. This is a good opportunity to get some new stuff, maybe. Work a skill. Yeah, they're really bad about enforcing the pet rules in this complex. They always have been. But most of the animals here aren't too bad. We don't have that many wandering cats anymore. Scott was pretty much the last of them, at least in our area. Most of them are basically, you know, they know their territory, which isn't close to us, so they don't come into our area. Which is funny because Scout was, you know, the big roamer in the group. She went wherever she could get away with. And we had another cat that wasn't in the next building over from us. The big orange cat, as Mrs. Gimpy called him. And he moved out a couple of months before Scout did. And now we have, and they were the only two cats in our particular area that were, you know, on our porch on a regular basis, that kind of stuff. And now that they're gone, we have no visitors, which is fine. So we have no animals visiting our porch now, which is good. So, dun -dun. Just looking for stuff. So this is just a way to pick up new stuff to, you know, grow, splice, whatever, take advantage of. And again, apologize for the dropping frames. It's a thing right now. Don't know why.
Oh, Zombo. Frody ma Rufe. Blinzel feed. Yabo. Yasin ar biped. Ah. Brisham. Oh, Slangy. Yeah.
What's funny is the household, we have aging turned off so that the pets don't die, because that upsets Mrs. Gimpy. So the dogs, so everybody in the household doesn't age, but everybody else in the neighborhood pretty much does. So it's funny to watch them age. Because the first time I played this a couple years back, is I forgot to turn the aging off, and Mrs. Gimpy was watching at the time, and I think it was Mickey. Mickey died of old age. She did not like that at all. So ever since, we turn off the aging process so the animals don't die. It's not to save the people, it's about saving the animals. Hey, can we get drunk off of that? Sakura tea. Can you get drunk? Sakura tea is not alcohol, is it? Should socialize with some of these people. Make some friends. Do the fish die? In the game? I don't know. Are there fish? Are there fish tanks? I don't know. I don't know. Do the fish in the fish tanks die? I've never paid attention. So probably. Well, that was a short conversation. Gossip about security effects. Where are you going now? Sit down and talk. When do you have to get up and talk? Is the redhead glowing there at the table? It looks like her head is glowing. Are they high on the tea, or are we high on the tea? You're sisters. You don't need to talk to each other. Go talk to somebody else. Just looking at the options for choice further. Hey, drove her away. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
Did there. The mixologist. So this is supposed to be a party thing, I guess. Where's she going? Drove her away. Not a lot of people here. Oh, dance floor and stuff. But it's too early in the day, isn't it? Or night. So it's it's Sunday, just past midnight. That's why nobody's at the bar. It looks like.
Hey, bag of
karaoke bar.
It is time to take a break.
Oh, that's too early.
Go stretch your legs. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a quick break. You need to get up, stretch some legs, get some water, that kind of thing, and should we leave you with the stylist or whatever these awesome singing skills of I think this is Francesca, Mrs. Gimpy's little sister. Anyway, I gotta take a break. Be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video. It was poorly done, and I'm back. Happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you very much for coming out watching, and I've got a special guest here today. You've been watching Mrs. Gimpy play The Sims for the last 2 hours. I don't know if anybody caught on to that or not with my awesome gaming skills. I know it's hard to it was hard to, you know, to hide it, but that was Mrs. Gimpy playing for the last 2 hours. I just been watching just like you guys. And she was supposed to be following my instructions or my hints when I say stuff. So we'll see if anybody actually, you know, responds. We'll see. But anyway.
You suck, Gimpy.
Yeah, well, no, that the you suck Gimpy part is because of the video that they're watching there.
Okay.
So, but yeah. So anyway, that. So yeah, we've been watching Mrs. Gimpy play. She's been watching her computer. That's the fuzziness in the screen on the screen every now and then you see. It wasn't us dropping frames. It was just because her computer's wireless connections to the network, and sometimes a little buffering type stuff going on. So. So yes. So we watched. We've been watching Mrs. Gimpy play for the last couple hours. It was fun. I'm trying to wing it because she does stuff in the game that I don't do, like the whole gardening stuff. I don't do that stuff. Going to the gym to talk to people, I don't do that stuff either. But what's really funny, as I found out, is why she doesn't have any friends. It's because she doesn't know how to actually build up friendships in The Sims for some reason. She thinks you just have to talk to them and that's good enough. And I told her, no, it takes a little bit more activity than that. That's why when we were trying to set up the party, she didn't have any friends to call because she doesn't really understand what she's supposed to do. She played it better than me. Well, of course, she better play it better than me. She's got more experience with the game than I do now. So, no. So anyway, that was our not so funny April Fool's joke, I guess. I'm trying to remember, what did we do last year? For the April Fools, what did we do? I think it was it? I think it was I playing, and she was acting like. Oh, she was streaming. That's right. Mrs. Gimpy streamed last year. I was playing, but she was talking like she was the streamer. She was pretending to be me. I forget what I was doing exactly, but she was pretending to be me as the streamer, or as Gimpy actually. So that was last year. And the year before, I think that's when we had her playing MechWarrior Online, I think. That one was entertaining. Or was she... No, was it? No, I think I was playing MechWarrior Online, and she was acting like she was playing. That's what it was, which made it interesting. So, anyway, that's that. Not very funny. Yeah, no, it was entertaining.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream.
That's why I stopped.
Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise.
That's right.
That's it. Thanks.
That's right. We put dead meat, the stuffed Papillon, in front of the dog camera last year, and it was there for a little while. And you ended up stepping on her and that kind of fun stuff. I think we'll have to look that one up. But yeah,
you have a good memory.
Yeah, the dog camera one. Yeah. No, I think that's actually correct, Jeff. I think that's correct because we've done it a couple of times. I just but I think that's last year. Where I think we had the dog or the stuffed dog in front of the camera, pretending to be one of the dogs, and then Mrs. Gimpy stepped on him. I think you did. I think you actually ended up stepping on the dog, just like a real dog.
You have a really good memory because I don't even remember that. Thank you.
So, anyway, Mrs. Gimpy's going to go and play some more Sims by herself, so she doesn't have anybody
Oh,
looking.
there were a few comments that I'd like to make that you.
Oh, Mrs. Gimpy's going to make some comments about how my direction in the whole issue. So go for it.
No, for one, you're saying at first you made the Papillon family, and
Right.
you said I changed them, everybody but you. But I don't think you wanted to change yourself, so I didn't do anything to it. I changed the ones. I was
Closer to the mic. You're too far away.
you. I thought you had liked your character, so I didn't do anything to it. I just changed the other ones.
Because you were going to replace him. She's laughing because she knows I'm right. She was going to replace Mr. Gimpy as a Sim. Not change his appearance or anything. She was going to flat out replace him with a much younger, better looking version. Full head of hair and everything. Let's not kid ourselves. That's what you were going to do.
Well, I could have just changed little things here and there on him or something,
But that's not what you were going to do. You're going to flat out replace him with a much better looking person.
okay,
Taller,
okay.
more athletic, more head of hair, better complexion. Basically a totally different person.
Okay. No, but I noticed that the skills with the friends. I guess we've just been so busy gardening and stuff because I heard somewhere, I googled it, and they said gardening and stuff. That would be your job, and you don't even need to be a
Whatever.
botanist or whatever.
Botanist.
Botanist. And so I tried it, and I said, wow. First I tried the painting, and I go, wow, this is really cool. And then I tried the gardening, and I go, wow, oh my gosh, unbelievable. So that's what we did from then on, and got Mr. Gimpy made a house for us. Had a little house with a,
You can just call me Gimpy.
lot.
You don't have to say Mr. Gimpy.
Gimpy, okay, Gimpy. And he made one for the family. And I started on that, and it was really small. I mean, I was going to
That's all you could afford.
go back to it and see, well, yeah, at the time, but then we just worked really hard on maxing out on the gardening and the painting, and we did. We maxed out to 10 on both, and so then that's when we hired a gardener and a painter. Or I mean, not
a gardener and a repairman.
and a repairman
Right.
and maid and everything else. After we maxed everything out, because we were doing everything ourselves, and then we figured, okay, we're going to take it easy for a while, and and we'll just pick the plants because only we can. And so that's how it came to be. And then the bovine, that was like you have to graft and use some splicing and everything to get that cow. So that was a little neat. And I could have made more, but it just kind of freaked me out at first. I'm going, what the heck? And it was like, ugh. So I did make another one.
Fenny needs to know, how did Gimpy die last weekend? Remember when he died? How did he die? Do you remember?
It was the fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he is a good cook, so he reached out. He's pretty maxed out on his cooking, so he could be a chef. But the fireplaces there, I didn't realize at first. I guess I didn't pay attention very well. There's a fire guard, and you can do the fire guard, and it eliminates any kind of fires. So, yeah, that's what happened. Was he was warming himself in front of the fireplace, and he caught on fire, and I kept getting the other characters to extinguish or call the fire department, and all they do is wave their hands and go crazy.
Do you have any
and
fire
leave.
extinguishers anywhere?
No.
That's why. You can't put out a fire, tell somebody to extinguish them if there's no fire extinguisher.
There's no fire extinguishers in the game.
I think there are.
I don't think so. I haven't seen any. I've just seen smoke detectors. That's about it.
I think there's fire extinguishers. I think. I'm not positive.
I'll have to look, but I'll have to look.
Okay, now the real question is, I get upset close to the mic for this one.
Okay.
That big house that the Papillons are living in. Did they pay for it? Did they pay for that house?
Okay. It was okay. Let me.
The answer is no.
Let me go back. Okay. Let me make this clear. We could have easily afforded it with $2 million and stuff because it was 184. I remember that. And I go, oh, that's a nice house. Has a pool and everything. And I said, I'd like that house. 184. So I was working and it was vacant at the time. Nobody was in it. So I said, okay, well, we're going to garden until we are able to pay for that house. And finally, we had tons of money, we had $1 million. So I was going to go buy it, and then somebody was in there. And so I kind of moved in. I kind of just said, okay, well, this is it. It was and available.
What happened to the person that was living there?
It was supposed to still be available.
What happened to the person that was living there?
We put a hold on it.
You what?
We put a hold on it.
What happened to the person that was living in the house? Did they meet an accident, or were they evicted?
I think they moved.
They moved?
They moved to a different house. It was too big of a house. None of them had a job. How are they going to pay for the house? I clicked on him. It was an old man. It was an older gentleman and a young girl, a child or something. And they didn't have jobs. So I think they moved.
She's lying. She kicked them out. She moved into the house where they were living, and then she kicked them out.
Okay, how else are they going? What are they going to do in that big house? A little girl and an elderly man, and you said it's too big for us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
For those of you who don't know,
6.
You actually have to pay upkeep on the houses, and the bigger the house is, the more stuff it has, the more expensive it is to maintain. So that's why she's saying these two people couldn't afford to live there.
Unless they were millionaires or something.
Yeah, what she's not saying though is when the family that lives there isn't controlled by a person, they don't pay upkeep on the house.
But they didn't have that much money when they moved in. They only had like 30,
again, they don't pay
something.
money on the upkeep like you do as a player. They could have lived there no problem.
Yeah, I know, because nobody.
Yeah, I know. That's why you kicked them out.
Yeah.
I know. That's why you moved in and you kicked them out.
And so it was supposed to be vacant. I was working hard for that, and I said 184. Okay, I can do that. And so I gardened, maxed out with the painting and the gardening. And I said, okay, we're ready. And we went over there, and somebody was in there, and I go, what? Really?
Anyway, hey Bob, welcome
It
back.
had the land for the garden and everything.
Yes, the previous owners mysteriously drowned.
No, you were suggesting that.
I know I was, because that's a
Gimpy
more legitimate
that,
way
but
of
I didn't
doing
want to
it.
do that.
What you did was flat out evil. Just move in and kick them out. At least my way involved a little bit of crime and stuff, but
Yeah. I don't know, what way would you would
what I would have done is I would actually earn the money.
I did. We did.
Then why didn't you just buy the house?
We got the money because I said it was vacant at first, and I said, okay, 184.
And why didn't you buy it at that point? Because you had the money.
I didn't at the time.
Oh, see, so
I didn't at the time.
Then you should have just.
And then so I maxed out on the gardening, and we came
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to get back to kicking people out of houses that you want to own, or is Scout your cat or Gimpy's cat?
Oh, definitely mine.
See? Haha.
Definitely mine. Scout, every time she came in the house, she saw Gimpy, and she kind of ran the other direction.
Totally. Video game is inaccurate.
Looking for me. Yeah.
The video game is totally inaccurate. Scout does not like me in real life.
Well, she senses. They sense people. If they like them or not.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, we worked very hard. It took a lot. I mean, we didn't just do nothing. It was like day in, day out gardening and
hard computer game gardening. Yes,
gardening
doesn't get any more. Doesn't get harder than that. Doesn't get harder than that.
We watered everything. We had to dispose of the plants.
Yeah. I know you've got the calluses on your hands and everything from all the button clicking. Yep. That was hard work.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to.
I know. I won't tell him how many hours you have playing that game. Because you know it keeps track.
Yeah, but sometimes I leave it on.
I know you do, and it's totally screwing up your time because you do that. But,
yeah, I just leave it on, and I sometimes I just pause it, and sometimes I save and exit. And you said it's always running.
But you do realize that since we've got that game for you, you put more game into that, more time into that game than I put into this.
I doubt it. How many hours are you here, and how many hours am I there?
I'm actually only streaming 6 hours a day. Playing the actual video game is a little less because of break times.
I'm in and out all the time.
And
I walk
stuff
the
like
dogs
this
and
too.
I go out, and I'm not on it all the time. So. Okay.
Still love you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. And
happy April Fools.
I have a question. Did anybody even think that it was really Gimpy? The one.
Nobody's going to question that. Nobody's going to think that you're.
I was just wondering if anybody thought,
Probably not.
No.
There's only one person in chat that even knew I was even doing something today. He didn't even know. So.
7,000 hours. Look at that.
Oh yeah, we got lots of people. No, there's only one person in the channel that's been watching that knew I was doing something, but he didn't know what I was going to do. So, but
I was
everybody
just wondering if anybody had a clue or had a suspicion that it wasn't you. So I don't know, because they know your strategy and everything. So.
I don't have any strategy.
Okay.
I don't have any strategy.
Cheers, April Fools.
Hey, Batter, welcome back. Okay, well, go back to playing The Sims so I can play another different game now.
Thank you. You all have a wonderful weekend. Oh, okay.
You have no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get back. Got to change the stream title and all this other fun stuff. Now we'll switch over to No April Fool's stuff. Go back to Phantom Brigade. Play that for a little bit, for a few more hours. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. Oh, that's right. We're back from break. Okay, so technical problem, I guess. So, what's the funny part is I've been meaning to basically do exactly what we just did, is watch Mrs. Gimpy play The Sims, and just sit back and just comment and that kind of stuff while she's doing it. But the general idea too was to have talking back and forth, or talking to her while she's playing and stuff. The problem is we don't have a mic for her. She had a mic for her headset, and she put it off, or took it off, and she had it sitting next to her computer, and for whatever reason it doesn't work anymore. And I found that out, was it yesterday the day before or something, so we didn't have enough time to get a replacement, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, for some reason her mic died. Not sure how that actually happens, but it did. And so we weren't actually able to interact with her. No big deal. While she was playing that, because that would be fun too. But no more Sims? No, we're gonna be switching over. Too many people mistake stupid for clever. Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, Phantom Brigade. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, no more Sims for now. I mean, do you really want to watch me play The Sims? In all honesty, do you really want to watch me play?